Stop Verizon Wireless Corporate Greed. That's today's lecture. I got handed this flyer when I wasn't actually going to Verizon. I was going to the China King. And apparently Verizon CEO makes 200 times as much as the average Verizon worker. I'm pretty sure getting paid $18 million a year is too much money. I'd have to sit down and calculate out what the average worker is. Oh, 18 times would be 1 million. So 100,000. Those average workers are pretty good paid. Anyway, Verizon refuses to raise retail workers' pay or improve benefits by stonewalling negotiations for a fair first contract. So they're trying to unionize, what it comes down to. In other places, it looks like Brooklyn and Massachusetts. So they won't raise the wages or benefits for the workers. Now, I'm not necessarily opposed to workers making more money. I'd be more than happy if they could do that. But of course, I know that wages are tied to productivity. So I have some questions. Number one, what is the skill set of the average Verizon worker? Number two, where else can they apply that skill set? If they can apply a skill set at other places like Sprint or at other retail establishments, perhaps they should be making more money. What are they making at those other places? Because if those other places are paying more money, then I think a Verizon worker ought to do what's in their own self-interest and go work for those other people. If in fact those other people are paying less than Verizon currently is, then Verizon workers are already at an economic profit of a couple of $1,000s, whatever they're making over and above the other workers. So those are some questions we need to know. What's the skill set involved? How productive are they? Before we can determine whether or not their price is overpaid or underpaid. Now, I'd argue the CEO is overpaid, and I'll tell you why. I was a Verizon stockholder. I bought some stock at about $48 a share. About a year later, it was dead money. It was about $46 a share, and I unloaded it. So if stock prices had gone higher, I'd have said that CEO might have been worth every penny they were paying them. But as long as they weren't making the kind of profits that resulted in net gains to me as shareholder, it wasn't worth it. Of course, I'm no longer a shareholder now. But anyway, so we got more to talk about when it comes to that. I'm using my selfie stick here for a reason. The reason I'm using my selfie stick is because I didn't have to employ anybody to videotape me. This little stick replaced one person's job. And I think that's what's going to happen to Verizon Wireless. Last time I had some upgraded service, I got on their website. I didn't actually go in the store to visit. I think you're going to find the same thing happening over time. I suspect Verizon's workforce will be smaller 5 or 10 years from now than they are today. That's my prediction. So, what happens with technology, not just the selfie stick? Let's see how other industries are affected by machinery and equipment. Seriously, is every worker worth $15 an hour? I don't think so. Minimum wage, equivalent of $4.20 an hour in the U.S. Look, Martin, no wheels. Oh, that's a little inefficient now, isn't it?
La pica hay mucha pica. Señora. Sí. Pero está bueno.
Checking out the global foundries.
We have a technology development center supposed to be for research, and we are going to do that there. But one of the big things that we're going to do in that facility is this type of testing. All right. So we right now currently the last step of testing we do not have a facility to do. We're building it right now. The last step before we actually have a finished product on the wafer, they'll actually put little individual solder bumps on the circuits on their actual chips on the.
This is, are you ready? Okay, well this is the restaurant of the future. Sir Yoshi Sushi. Yo sushi. Yo
The
sushi.
food comes yo sushi, whatever it is, sushi. It's you just pull one off and they collect the plates at the end, and however many plates you have, that's how much it's going to cost you. No need for waitresses at $15 minimum wages back in the States.